Hey there, my name's Tracy from Randomness of Rudy, and in this video we're going to talk about Scorpio and a relationship with Aries the Ram. This is a part of my YouTube series, The Scorpio Experience, where I take a look at Scorpio and a relationship with each sign of the zodiac. So if you haven't seen the first video I did where I go a bit more in depth on what it's actually like to date a Scorpio, please go back and check that out. Scorpio with Aries is probably one of the most entertaining matches of the zodiac. And the reason why I say entertaining is because both signs are very aggressive. And both signs are very controlling. And both signs tend to exhibit a very volatile energy. All right. Scorpios in general are known to be very controlling. Theirs is a fixed energy. And so they prefer things to operate in a way that suits them first and foremost. And to be quite honest, Aries is similar in that Aries likes to be in control. Aries likes to set the tone. Aries wants to set the initiative. But the difference between the two is Aries is concerned with setting the tone and being in control of his or her own life. Whereas Scorpio wants to set the tone and be in control not only of his or herself, but also you. And that's where the battles of will come into play in this relationship. And that Scorpio is really going to want to control the affairs of the relationship, and isn't going to be too happy with having to give Aries a very, very long leash. And as a result of this, this powerful need to essentially direct events in the relationship, Aries is going to rebel. That's what Aries does. Aries is a fire sign that cannot be contained. And Scorpio is a water sign that needs emotional security. And the only way this match can work, really, is if both of you are able to give each other what the other needs. All right. So that means Scorpio, letting go of having to be in control and allowing your Aries to have the freedom and the independence that he or she needs to navigate life. And Aries, this means offering reassurance to your Scorpio so that his or her emotional needs are met and that he or she doesn't feel, insecure in your relationship, and that your Scorpio knows that you're with him or her for the long run, okay? This is what it takes to make this relationship work. Otherwise, it's not going to work. As far as sexual compatibility between you, this could be the one thing in a relationship that helps you, that essentially operates as that middle ground or compromise. The sexual compatibility is pretty off the charts between Aries and Scorpio because it's just a raw energy. If you look at the elements alone, Scorpio as a water sign, Aries as a fire sign, combined, they create steam. And so if this is, put to good use, it can definitely define a steamy affair in the bedroom. However, if it's not energy that's used in a positive way, the steam can be somewhat malicious and volatile. And this is where we get to your disagreements. Scorpio doesn't do well in arguments, and neither does Aries. Aries is very much my way or the highway, screw you if not. And Scorpio is very much the same, except the only difference is if you don't do what Scorpio does, Scorpio may find a way to get back at you for it. I didn't want to mention the whole vengefulness that is also attributed to the sign of Scorpio in the introductory video, but it can happen, especially if Aries pushes Scorpio, and that's what Aries does best is push, and Aries can be quite the instigator in this relationship. So hopefully we're dealing with two mature and evolved individuals in this relationship. Otherwise, it's just going to be a constant battle, and while the excitement will be there, eventually it will get old, okay? So understanding your differences will be key. And like I said at the beginning, Scorpio, you're going to have to give your Aries a very long leash because Aries is not an energy that can be controlled. This is a fire sign, and fire signs need to be able to do what it is they want to do without asking anyone for permission, okay? Know this up front. Aries, in the meantime, while you're out, blazing trails in life, check back in with your Scorpio and make sure that he or she feels reassured that you are in fact committed and devoted to the relationship. If you want more information, feel free to visit my website at randomnessofrudy.com.